So could you introduce yourself and your title?
My name is Buffalo Bryan, and my title would be Singing Cowboy.
All right. And can you tell us how you got started with doing music?
Oh boy, that's a saga all in itself. I've always loved Western music, but I kind of took a detour into rock, and I got to this place where music didn't mean anything to me anymore, and I was playing rock just more out of reflex than I was out of a spiritual thing. And then I went to the Santa Clarita Cowboy Festival and was taking in all the music, and it was like it came at a time in my life when a change was ready to come, and that was it. And this bolt of lightning hit me, and I thought, this is what I need to do. This is what speaks to me personally on a very spiritual level, and it ties in with my religious views. And I can sing back in the saddle while horseback riding. Who gets to do that?
So why here at Vasquez Rocks?
Well, number one, it's a wonderful setting. The park is a great place. It's 1,000 acres of nature, and not to mention that almost everybody who was anybody in Western music did a movie here. I mean, you got Roy Rogers, Hopalong Cassidy, Gene Autry. I think Ken Maynard did some stuff here. Even the great Herb Jeffries, I know, did a couple of shots here when nobody was looking. And Elton Britt, a lot of just about everybody who was anybody filmed here. And so sometimes when I'm here and I'm thinking about music to myself, I can kind of feel that coming up. It's like right along this ridge back here, Elton Britt did a yodeled on his horse while he was galloping along. After the surfboard cowboy there.
So if you had a piece of advice to people that want to get into music but don't know where to start, what would you say to them?
Get into music, just in general. Follow your heart. Don't copy anybody, just be yourself. Let the music take you where you need to be. I didn't really ever expand as a musician until I started studying other styles. Like I like lounge jazz, I like Dean Martin, and I can't think of his name now. James Darren, Spencer Daves, very good contemporary of that stuff. I like all kinds of music, and playing Western music kind of opens you up to that because the songs are all constructed with not just your basic chords. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there because some of these were written by composers who composed on pianos. And you can go bald tearing your hair out sometimes trying to figure out what these guys wrote. And it's just fun. And I get to meet all these wonderful other singing cowboys. I mean, we're all pals. We're all here to do the same thing as promote Western music. And promote Western music is almost like promoting Christianity or being a good guy. You want to be a good guy. I mean, how many singing cowboys were bad guys?
Do you have any upcoming events that people should know about?
Well, let's see. Next Sunday, most of us here and some of the other performers of the International Western Music Association will be at the Gene Autry Museum in Griffith Park. The show starts at noon and ends at 2 promptly, and you can go to the museum afterwards, and it's a wonderful environment to play. And it's also, for me, another spiritual place because everybody who was anybody in Western music stood where I get to sing.
All right.
Because when it's round Texas, and the songs say, "Born to be in Texas, back on the range, just a smell of the baby cry. This is the end. Hear the breakfast from our menu on the top of the wind. Just a ride off beat broken, tongue leather all day long. Just sweating, swearing, swaying, and through a cowboy song. My breakfast and I
introduce yourself and your title?
Do you want me to look at you or camera?
Camera.
Okay. All right. Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Brewer. I'm the Regional Park Superintendent here at the beautiful Vasquez Rocks Natural Area.
And could you tell us a little bit about this event?
Yeah, this is a great event. We've been looking forward to it all year. This is actually our first Western music show that we've had since 1996, if you guys can believe it. We had a great show with Riders in the Sky, awesome band that's been touring and playing for over 40 years. So these guys are all volunteering their time, many of them with the International Western Music Association, our local LA chapter. They're awesome people. They wanted to bring this cultural music experience and celebration to all of us so that we can help provide it for all of our friends and families to come for free. So we hope to do more of these in the future. Now that we know there's a desire for it and appreciation for it, now we know that we can do it. And so if anyone is up for volunteering their time and their talents, we would love to have you all different genres of music out here. So yeah, it's just great. It's great to see how many people thought our wild idea of trying to do a music show was a good idea, so we'll continue to do them in the future.
So I know this is a fundraiser. What are the donations going to?
Yeah, so we work really closely with the Vasquez Rocks Nature Center Associates. So that's a 501c3 nonprofit that is part of the Nature Center Associates of Los Angeles County. So we have chapters at many of our LA County nature centers. So here our group helps with everything from caring for, helping us with expensive related to our animal ambassadors. So we have non-releasable native species, including birds of prey, snakes, reptiles, invertebrates, things like that cannot be released back into the wild because of injuries or imprinting, things like that. And it also goes to park programs like this, so we can continue to offer things for free, and also educational and just safety park improvements. So all of your donations go 100% to that. We're really happy to have a small but mighty group of volunteers, and we're very thankful. I think this is year 40 that our little volunteer chapter's been around, so we keep on going, and they've been an awesome support system. So if anybody wants to volunteer too, we would love to have you.
Is there any events coming up that we should know about?
Yeah, so if you visit us online, so we have Instagram, vasquez.rocks, or LA County Parks on Facebook, Instagram, all types of social media there. You can also come to our nature center or give us a call, so 661-268-0840. And we have 2 more of these, our fireside nights, so we do them once a month on Sunday evenings. So we have coming up in about a month is a celebration of fall, so it's right near the beginning of autumn there. And then the one in October is a celebration of Indigenous peoples, so it falls on Indigenous Peoples Day weekend. So we'll have a lot of our friends and families out from the Fernandino to Tavium here to celebrate the history of our village site here at Vasquez Rocks. And we hope to have more music, dancing, art, things like that, and then we'll keep programming and doing these next year now that we know people really enjoy them. So more s'mores and more dancing and music and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Okay, I think that's it.